Okay, so here I am in Rutland, by Rutland Water. You can see it. There you go. It's my spot for the night. But I'm here to talk astrology. And it's because a friend of mine who's worried about the anti-Semitism that's been going on in the UK wanted me to say something about Israel and Iran astrologically. There are three types of anti-Semitism. There's right-wing anti-Semitism, which we all know about from Hitler. It's like, vermin. Yeah. Then there's Islamic anti-Semitism, which is religious. It's like it says in the Quran, the Jews are the greatest enemy of Islam because they were the first to deny the Prophet. And then there's left-wing anti-Semitism, which is something else, which is that, you've got it in Russia because they couldn't be sure of the Jews' loyalty. Is it to communism or is it to Judaism? They could never trust them. So that's on the left, but mixed in on the left is this hatred we have of our own country, oikophobia, as Roger Scruton calls it. Yeah, it's a situation, a civilization in decline when you get that. And Israel looks like us. It's the West. We've been told to feel guilty about our past. Yeah, that's why we hate it. Yeah, we hate our own culture. Even though we haven't done anything, and there's nothing we can do about it anyway. It's a sin we haven't committed. But it's like we let Israel carry that burden for us. Of guilt, of genocide, imperialism, all those things which we're supposed to be guilty of. Anyway, so I wanted to say something, I'm sure it will all relate. Astrology, Iran. The chart for the Iranian regime begins in February 1979 when the Ayatollah landed in Tehran and declared the Islamic Republic. So this isn't a chart for like Iran as a whole forever. It's just like of the current incarnation and particularly that regime. And now that regime has got major transits all over it. Its angles are in the early degrees of the cardinal signs. So Neptune is hard aspect in all of them. The moon is at 7 Aries. So Neptune's going to cross that in a couple of years. And then it's got a Mercury, Mars, Sun conjunction between like 6 and 11 Aquarius. Pluto's about to cross all of that. When you get that number of major transits to the Sun, Moon and the angles are the main parts of the chart. Hard aspects from Pluto and the Neptune are the biggest transits you can get. So it's having the biggest possible change is happening to it in the next few years. In other words, that regime is coming to an end. I don't know how or when. Donald Trump is sitting on their chest and going surrender, and they're going no, never. Who knows how that will work out. But it does look to me like it's coming to an end. Okay, then Israel, mighty Israel. Israel has become the undisputed superpower in the Middle East, if you like, the military and technological leader in the recent few years. That's what the last few years have done. That's ironically what the attacks of Hamas did on October the 7th. They made it clear that Israel predominates militarily. And it's got moon in the 10th at 4 degrees Leo. Yeah. So the 10th, that's the world stage. Its moon is there. Pluto's been opposing it for a couple of years now. Yeah. Israel has been putting its stamp on the world stage. And the moon rules the MC in the case of Israel, because the MC is in Cancer. So that's home. So its homeland is very much its public image. This is where we belong. That's how they see it. Yeah. Who actually belongs anywhere, really? But, that's fine. We do. Well, no, that's actually not true. We do belong places. Yeah, we have a deep connection to land and to place and to people. And we don't. Yeah, both. So Israel has got Pluto opposite its moon. So there it is. And also, now here's the thing. Iran has been the bad actor in that area, in the Middle East. Most of the West is condemning Trump's war on Iran, and I think that's mainly because they don't like Trump. They disapprove of Trump, right? Well, you can disapprove or not disapprove of Trump. That's beside the point, because Iran causes trouble and wants to build a nuclear bomb and believes Israel should be exterminated. Now, if that isn't psychopathic, I don't know what is. And if that isn't the sort of regime that has to be got rid of for the sake of the world, I don't know what is. But it does look like it's coming to an end. Now, what happened at the end of Trump's first term was that the Abraham Accords got signed, which was a normalization of relations between Israel and a number of Arab countries. And it was all set to go further. It wouldn't have happened. Saudi Arabia didn't sign, but it wouldn't have happened without Saudi Arabia giving the nod. Now, they are anti-Semitic, by and large, in the Muslim world, but a lot of them are realistic. They don't want Iran to get a nuclear bomb any more than we do. They don't want Iran holding that threat over the region. And I think they will sign the Abraham Accords. That will be possible once Iran is properly neutered. And Israel has Venus at about 4 degrees of Cancer in the 9th house. So Neptune is squaring that at the moment. 9th house, foreign relations. Usually long distance, but in this case, they're different cultures, the Arabs. So that counts as truly foreign. But Neptune is bringing them together, taking down the barriers. So I look forward to a few years' time. Iran will be neutered. There'll be peace. I mean, God knows what will happen with Gaza. We can sort that later. First thing, they'll normalize relations with a lot more of the Arab countries. There'll be trade between them. And Israel's genius for prosperity. It's a technological powerhouse as well. They're very bright people. That will spread also. They will make the desert bloom. So I think we could be optimistic about all of this. So there we go. That's what I think is going to happen. Okay, until next time.